Hello and welcome everybody to the second series of the day on HeflaTV HP2 and Hitbox. It's going to be BOCE as we have somebody not connecting. Okay, that was a little bit unexpected, but I have no idea if Big Star is streaming or not, but can do it. Okay, if teams are ready again, we're just gonna start again. Not gonna wait for somebody because we're late anyway, but it's going to be the BOCE, the Battle of Central Europe Season 3, of course, brought to you by Vinotech, SteelSeries, eBattle, Hitbox, Esports Gaming Bets. Esports Gaming Bets? Esports Bets. No gaming there, just Esports Bets. GGNet, Daily Dota 2. Just lots of, maybe not then just exactly sponsors, but supporters of this tournament. We're of course HeflaTV, the English coverage for you. I am Coucher, and I'm gonna be solo for this game, as the other game is a little bit bigger on HeflaTV HP1, so I sent my co-caster there, because lots of viewers to entertain. But it's going to be Aftershock Gaming versus Power Rangers. Should be pretty exciting. I mean, Power Rangers, definitely an extremely strong team. They have undergone some changes across the past couple of months, but now with the lineup, they've been, I think, standard for a couple of months, like 1 or 2. Tichara as well as Chachlo, the latest additions to the team, they've been performing pretty nicely with those, to be honest. And Aftershock, of course, straight off a 2-0 victory against My Insanity, so I think it should be a rather even one. Looking at the draft, IO with the Batrider banned by Aftershock, whereas Razor and the Death Prophet banned by Power Rangers. Just standard bans from Power Rangers. Aftershock, I think it was more team specific, but Tidehunter was the first pick with a Jakiro Rubik for Aftershock. This time around, of course, Razor was banned, so they couldn't go for that one. But Jakiro is the hero that they did run in both games against My Insanity. And now, whoa, Power Rangers going for a Luna, bringing her kind of back from the dead. Always nice to see, for me at least. I think as far as just so-called right-click carries go, I think Luna is one of the most acceptable to play. But we'll see if they want to transition it into somewhat of a pushing strategy. I mean, they don't have Jakiro because, of course, Aftershock took it for themselves. But heroes like Nature Prophet can still come out for Power Rangers, for example. Or really, Vengeful Spirit, unless it's banned. I think Aftershock might want to ban it out, just use a ban for that. I would have almost said waste, but it wouldn't be a waste of a ban. Just Vengeance Aura plus Lunar Blessing, definitely a strong combination. And Power Rangers, they have that hero that allows you to push as well. Every time you have Ravage off cooldown, you can force towers, you can force the objectives. And if Aftershock want to fight into this, they're gonna have to fight into a Ravage. So Tidehunter, at TI4, the Tidehunter was the just kind of go-to hero and then go for the pushing strategy, just death ball out of control completely. So we shall see if it's going to be any better or any different here. But Abaddon, funny enough, banned by Power Rangers. Are they attempting to go for a Mirana next? They don't want that arrow 5-second stun to be disabled by the Aphotic Shield. I mean, it kind of has to be, doesn't it? Because otherwise, why would you ban Abaddon? Whereas a Viper banned out by Aftershock, just a solid enough hero, annoying to deal with. Even if you don't have the craziest to farm like we saw in last game, that hero is still pretty annoying with just the Viper strikes, the slows, corrosive skin as well, and just that innate tankiness. And Aftershock, they might be going just really magic heavy. That might be one of the reasoning as well. They don't want to deal with the corrosive skin bonus magic resistance. So maybe we're gonna see something like a Zeus coming out from Aftershock. I mean, Rubik already is a little bit different, but it's nice to steal the Ravage, or at least you're gonna have the potential of stealing a Ravage, so that might already be good enough for some cases. But now Aftershock, third pick about to come. They have at least one of their supports. They've played the Shakiro in the core role, which I kind of assume they're gonna do again, although it's not set in stone, and it's always nice to have that little bit of flexibility in your lineup. Whereas Aftershock, their cores, if you consider them, what the hell could they go for? Brewmaster, funny enough, is still in the pool, if they want to go for that. Why would they go for an Ancient Apparition again? So they might even go for aggressive trialing with this, in all honesty. I mean, Shakiro, Rubik plus Ancient Apparition, Telekinesis, Chilling Touch to follow. And Telekinesis, not only is it the stun, you can drag whoever you toss up or just lift up into the air, you can pull them towards your own team. So that's just going to give you some extra right click worth of time. And if with the Chilling Touch, should be easy kill. Luna doesn't have the greatest health pool early on, so might be just shutting down that lane completely. But Power Rangers going for an Ogre now as well. And if Luna gets off to a good start, if the Ogre has the Bloodlust to support the Luna with, oh my freaking god, I just hope to god for Aftershock's sake that Luna will not reach the racks if that's the case. If it's tier 3, it's just manageable because it doesn't have too much to bounce to with the Moonglaves. But once you get to the racks, the Moonglaves, they're just gonna bounce through everywhere and you can't really engage into it because the Glaives will just kill you. But Aftershock now, they did go for a Slark. It might be like a tri-lane Slark with Jakiro offlane, or it might be Slark, Ancient Apparition, Rubik offlane with Jakiro safe lane against Tidehunter. That could be it as well. I think I would maybe prefer that a little bit better to having a Slark solo against Tidehunter. I mean, Slark against melee heroes or just soloing isn't that bad usually with the Essence Shift, but Anchor Smash would still be able to deal with the Slark, I think. Whereas Power Rangers, do they go for the Vengeful Spirit now? Do they even think about that hero? Or do they go a little bit greedy, pick up something like an Enigma into the jungle now, for example? Black Hole is pretty nice against Slark. Although, having said that, I just realized that Aftershock, they did pick up a Rubik just to steal Tidehunter's ultimate already. So, if you give them Enigma's ultimate as well, it's kind of going to defeat the purpose. Or just like, here, have more spells to steal. And not only that, Enigma's Black Hole is one of the easiest spells to steal. I mean, I guess like Wraith Fire Blast is easier as well as Viper Strike just because they don't even need to be casting it at the same time. But whoa, Power Rangers going for a Slark, going for a Legion Commander. And it is going to be a pretty good hero to have against Slark. Just because if you get the duel, he cannot activate Shadow Dance, he cannot Dark Pact, he cannot do anything at all. So it might be just enough to kill off the Slark. And not only that, Power Rangers, they have a scary late game lineup at the moment as well. Whereas Aftershock, not so much. And Power Rangers, contrary to what My Insanity had in their own lineup, they also have a pretty decent amount of pushing with just the Luna. The Lunar Blessing will help out plenty already. The Moonglaves is clearing out the creep waves, and the Ogre Mage are boosting up everybody's attack speed. So, Power Rangers, they have a pretty well-rounded lineup. Their early game should be decent-ish, maybe not the strongest. And, well, Legion Commander, we'll see how well he will fare in the lane anyway. Most likely will be the mid laner, unless Power Rangers want to just run like a Tidehunter support with the Ogre, which I wouldn't support. I wouldn't like that at all, to be honest. I still think that Vengeful Spirit wouldn't be too bad, just extra auras. Ogre matchup plus Vengeance aura. Maybe they themselves feel like it's an overkill, or maybe they want to go for something like a Lion, just something with burst damage to try to deal with the Slark. Just Finger of Death or Laguna Blade from Elena, something along those lines. Or what could they go for? I guess they could try to go aim for something like an Omni Knight support if they want to just really go crazy, repel people up. Repel against Ancient Apparition, I guess anything that Aftershock have wouldn't be too bad, but they do go for the Brewmaster. It actually reached the 5th pick without getting picked or banned, and now picked up. Whereas a Visage for Power Rangers, definitely a strong hero, and they might even go look for some aggression themselves, or maybe they're expecting an aggressive tri-lane from Aftershock and they're just ready for this. Luna, Ogre, and Visage, it's definitely not an easy tri-lane to go into. Especially just because Visage, he is excellent, he thrives in tri-lanes. He might run a little bit low on mana, but I think Power Rangers, they should be prepared for the fact at least. Just Soul Assumptions do a crazy amount of damage that most heroes, they just cannot face early on. Plus of course then the Lunar Blessing Aura, giving you extra attack damage for everybody. Double nuke on Ogre Mage once he gets that level 2. So we'll see. I really like Power Rangers lineups. Aftershock, of course, they hold true to their style, just going for that rather aggressive lineup. With a decent amount of late game. Not the craziest, but they still have it. So they are more focused in early to mid game, getting the dominance there, and just even if it does drag out to the late game, they hope to have Power Rangers just kept inside their base, limit their farm, limit their resources and income, and hope to take that game that way, I think. But they're gonna have to really just, I don't know, snowball out of control, or maybe somehow force Judge Law on the Legion Commander into horrible duels so that Slark, or really anybody of them, would get extra damage. something along those lines. But Aftershock, they do have a straight off pause. Hopefully it's not going to be too long, and I'm actually going to do just a small thing in the meantime, just because I completely forgot to do it for the last game. Gonna have to update my GIF. Oh god, what's it even named? Okay, this one. One extra sponsor for the thingy. Oh, never mind. I get distracted when I start reading the admin chats. They're just running the third game as well of Truck Trapper versus Pulo at the moment, which unfortunately they couldn't play yesterday. They had to reschedule it. But here we are. I think the last player from Aftershock is back as well, and I'm gonna just go over the lineups for game number 1 in this 2-game series, Power Rangers versus Aftershock. On the Radiant side, on the bottom corner here, J4 playing the Ogre Magi for Power Rangers, leaving Son Neiko on the Visage, Tichara on the Luna, with Cheshire Cat on the Tidehunter, and Chachlo on that Legion Commander. And ooh, look at the sun! Son Neiko, he drew the sun. Oh man, what a guy, what a guy. But Aftershock, Kefka playing the Chikiro, leaving Chelopi on the Slark, Mind Control to play the Brewmaster, Magoma on the Ancient Apparition, and Zeroji is playing the Rubik, and we have more suns with smiley faces just shining the rays upon us, and some faces overall. And that guy is good at drawing. And looks like Aftershock not quite ready yet, but I mean, I guess it's not too horrible since the games got delayed as they were. They're probably gonna be able to... Well, for me at least it doesn't matter. For the other channel maybe, because My Insanity versus Aftershock, they started at 14 CET just because My Insanity could not play at a later time. They needed that middle slot because they have, I think, a Dota Pit game as well at 18 maybe themselves. So I got that one game earlier. Now after this series there's gonna be about a 2-hour break depending on how long the other streams are gonna keep on going, how long the games last. But in any case, we're in the game. The game is unpaused as well, and looks to be a defensive try-lane from both actually. So Aftershock not gonna take the risk to go aggressive, at least not yet. They're going into their own jungle, maybe trying to scout for some information, any kind of information really for that matter, to know whether they have to go aggressive or not, because I think Aftershock, they know that if it's going to be tri-lane versus tri-lane, they might even be just on the receiving end of just getting wrecked. It really depends on how you play, and maybe even just one lucky break might make the difference, because if you get the early kills, if you get level 2 before, you can just keep on with the aggression, although that's gonna mean that you have to really sustain the mana with something. But does look like Chikiro will head towards the offlane. Kefka once again playing it, of course. And Kefka, we'll see if he can perform on the Chikiro just as well as he did in the first 2 games. I think he had like one completely failed ice path at the start of game 2. But that was about it. And really no big deal. But the rune is spawning. J4 gonna have quite an easy time in just picking it up. It's a bounty rune. Not too bad for his support. Extra gold, getting closer to either boots of speed or just the courier upgrade. Haste rune for ancient operation. Don't think he can make anything happen with this. Maybe if Zeroji had picked it up on the Rubik would have been a little bit better. Maybe just Legion Commander. He's pretty tanky, of course. 2 base armor isn't the greatest, but 700 health. Oh man, it definitely is. So they're not gonna even attempt it. Magoma just gonna run to the top lane. Even sees the creeps. He's gonna keep them there for whatever reason. Does he want the creep wave to come this far? I guess he does. The creep wave would have been much farther. The thing is that it would have been just one creep getting the focus fire of the dire side. But they want to go for Cheshire Cat anyway. Zeroji is going to get the telekinesis. Pounce to follow as well, Cheshire Cat. No Ghost Shell, not Ghost Shell, Kraken Shell. And that's going to be easy first blood. I didn't think it would really be set up like that, but Magoma, I guess the body blocking paid off in the end. Of course, Zeroji coming in, barely getting in range as well for the telekinesis. Tidehunter does have more movement speed, but just didn't start running in time. So excellent stuff coming out. Nice first blood, and no Kraken Shell means no chance to even just get rid of the leash, the pounce. Although I think it wouldn't have been enough anyway, just because you don't have the greatest health pool early on, and the threshold is 600. So yeah, there's no way it would have procced anyway. Legion Commander mid lane. How the hell is he so low already? I mean, Mind Control, yes. Thunderclap is annoying. He's gonna go for one more. Can he get the crit as well with the right clicks? He wants to chase him down, but a little bit too long under the tower. And Legion Commander, at least he has his bottle coming in. Thank God for that. He was rushing it completely with only 3 branches, of course. So makes sense he's gonna get it that fast. Only had 3 last hits, but still was enough. In the meantime, Mind Control, he is 8 and 2. He started with a Stout Shield and the Healing Cell, but he's still gonna have his bottle. Even only a little bit later than Charge Claw, so nicely done by the Brewmaster thus far. But Legion Commander, he doesn't need the craziest of farm, really. Even went for a overwhelming odds and Regen Rune, that's gonna be nice. He can just keep on harassing the Brewmaster. Even if he does lose some life in return, he should be able to just run away anyway before Primal Split comes out from Brewmaster. So he can harass all he wants with the spells, with just his body as well. And then back off, pop the Regen Rune and just come back stronger than ever. But looking at Power Rangers, Tidehunter, he's just given up already. He's going to rotate into the jungle. That top lane is just too god awful. Whereas on the bottom lane, Jakiro gonna hit level 2.5. He's harassing Luna so heavily, gonna slow him down as well. Even the creeps are chasing him down. Kefka, if only he had more levels. Oh my god, now J4 throws the Ignite onto Kefka, but he's gonna have to back off anyway in the end. So Jakiro, he is messing around with Power Rangers tri-lane at the moment. And Regen Rune is popped from Shashlo, another overwhelming odds. They even connect the Mind Control as well, who is bottle crowing. He has a healing cell, so he's going to be fine in any case. Legion Commander Force doesn't have the duel, so won't matter that much. There's a Thunderclap counter harass, but press the attack. Shashlo gonna heal back up. They just keep on exchanging now. As long as they have their bottle charges, they're gonna be fine. I'm not too sure if Power Rangers are gonna have somebody who can always safeguard the runes. But for the bottom side, it should be easy for one of their supports to just go in. So Neko at the moment, he's pulling through, trying to get some farm on the Visage. And it looks like J4 just the pure 4 position. There's the stun, the Ignite as well. Lucent Beam comes out. Don't think they will have enough, but the dual wave, they might have enough though. A few more right clicks, Tichara runs away from the creep wave. J4 needs a few more smacks. Lucent Beam, they need some vision. Kefka, is he gonna get Tichara? No, he's not. 25 HP. Tichara doesn't know where to run exactly. They are blocked completely. The siege creep. Oh god, Luna, is he gonna survive? He's blocked in. Has to eat the tree. He's finally gonna get out, but that was cutting it close, man. They were the ones initiating. Now, Shakira is just gonna come back, but everybody's so low. Maybe even leave the Visage to farm up on the lane now. Shakira level 3.5 as well. Doing pretty nicely. Tidehunter struggling a little bit in the jungle. Of course, doesn't have his Stout Shield. Doesn't have too much mana to work with. And Luna, he's staying at a really risky health amount. Looking at the farm overall though, 28 and 5 on the Slark. Safe lane farm expected. Of course they got the first blood as well, so it's absolute free farm. Tidehunter isn't even on the lane. Whereas 20 and 9 on the Luna, I mean, shouldn't it really have any trouble getting the last hits themselves? Ring of Passage, 6 damage from that. Lunar Blessing, another 22 damage. Oh, there's the Fire Blast though, so Neko gonna go with the Grave Chill as well in the end. Lucent Beam came out. Ice Path will land on Tichara, but Soul Assumption gets the kill. So as they get more levels, the killing becomes a lot easier. So Jakiro, he has died twice now, but he's level 4. I don't even think he cares all that much. They don't know the exact last hit numbers of Luna, but Luna hasn't gotten the last hits for herself. So it's not that horrible for Aftershock, and if they saw the last hit numbers, it would be perfectly acceptable even. As long as Shakiro gets the levels, more points into Liquid Fire means that in the mid game Aftershock, with the Primal Split available for Mind Control's Brewmaster, they can just kind of pull those towers down. Just siege them down and make his Power Rangers can't react. At least not until Tidehunter gets level 6, and we're 5.5 minutes in. He is still level 2.5. He's been gimped so hard by the tri-lane of Aftershock on the safe lane there. Tichara up to 900 gold as well. Might be going for power treads, might be going a little bit greedier for the Hand of Midas. Although, if they want to take this late game, I think it's a perfectly just reasonable choice. Even Legion Commander might go for the Hand of Midas, although I really prefer Blink Daggers. Just with the Blink, you can set up the duels and start winning them. But mid lane, they're gonna go in. There's the Thunderclap, Telekinesis to follow J4. He's around, but can he do anything? Fire Blast. Press the attack from Charge Law. He's gonna get body blocked. Hit that duel onto Mind Control. What? That's suicidal almost, but he wins it. Soul Assumption from Soneko. Make sure of that now, Charge Law. He even escapes. Kefka's clutches. Siroji gonna XP, dropped low from the anchor smash. One more right click, so Neko does bring him down. Cold Feet, I don't think they're gonna proc. There's the Fire Blast from J4, no Ignite to follow. Nice Ice Path as well. J4 doesn't have enough mana at the moment. So it's gonna be a 2-4-0, but Aftershock, they were the ones ganking. And Brewmaster not getting the Primal Split off was the biggest deal. They just got dueled, I think just as he tried to Primal Split. Overwhelming odds lands on Magoma. Mind Control didn't get hit, but doesn't matter that much. And Chachlo got his first points of damage stolen. Was playing it rather close. I mean, he could have lost it just as well, but Soneko made damn sure that he wins. Soul Assumption just too strong in those situations. And that also gave some pretty nice levels to the Tidehunter. He's about to hit level 4 now. He could go back to top lane just because the supports aren't there. Chachlo gonna go in. Another duel is there. He's gonna go for J4. Ignite first. Fire Blast second. He's not gonna win it, but it might be enough to get the kill. Yes, it is. The double damage on Chachlo and the creeps. He just barely got it. The cast time increased on Brewmaster. Definitely showing off here. Chachlo wants to keep on going. Press the attack is ready. Overwhelming odds. I think with the overwhelming odds, he's gonna get enough attack speed. There it is. Nope, never mind. He's not gonna dive that far for it. Gonna play it somewhat safe. Slark in the meantime, he did pick up a Hand of Midas, so it's not bad if you get it early on. I mean, you need levels on Slark for sure. You want to have the Dark Pact as well as the Pounce Max and even Ascent Shift for it to last a little bit longer. And what do we have flying out on Chachlo? It's just a Magic Wand and Power Threads. Wants to tank up a little bit just to make sure that you don't lose those duels too easily. But bottom lane, Kefka, he got into the tree, so he's gonna stay safe. Level 4 Lucent Beam though. Starting to just take its toll on Jakiro. His own harass is pretty great with the Liquid Fire, but Lucent Beam, fairly spammable. Excellent damage nuke, 300, 0.6 second mini stun as well on top of it. Mind Control still has the Primal Split though, just because he was unable to use it before. But overwhelming odds, extra attack speed for Chachlo. Gets the Bounty Rune for himself. Bottom lane Soneko gets the Illusion Rune. So once again, Brewmaster's just left with an empty bottle, unless he bottle crows. Soul Ring finished up on Ogre Magi as well. Power Rangers, safe to say they're off to a great start. But this Slark, he gets absolute free farm. Hand of Midas is running for a couple of minutes already. Just eating away the jungle creeps. And with that, he's gonna have Power Threads and Blink Dagger in not too long of a time most likely. And that's where Aftershock I think will try to strike. Ancient Apparition trying to get some XP as well. He needs to hit level 6 with the Ice Blast. Getting kills will become a lot easier as Cheshire Cat in the meantime. 2 points into Kraken Shell, 2 points into Anchor Smash. Trying to farm up a quad stack in the jungle. Well, at least he's not taking too much damage with the bonus armor of Tranquil Boots. If he had... Never mind, Stout Shield won't matter anymore. I mean, Kraken Shell level 2 is just enough. But level 2 Anchor Smash isn't doing the craziest amount of damage. So it's going to take him quite some time, but it's going to be worth it if he actually finishes them by the end. Aftershock though, if they had somebody come in and steal them, oh my god, how huge that would be. Ancients are triple stacked as well. Aftershock, they know about this, but Tidehunter, he can't farm them up at the moment anyway, just because he is too low on level. He needs like level 7 before he can do that. Or would preferably have level 7. At least he's gonna farm up this, and might even get level 6 from those two creeps. Doesn't have enough for another Anchor Smash though, so just relies on the pure round right clicks. Dropping extremely low, gonna have to pick up Tranquil Boots and make the run for it. So he's gonna have to back all the way home, unfortunately. Maybe stack once and then go back, or... Does he keep on being here? No, he's gonna back off and not even gonna stack. Never mind, Puddle came in, so that's what he was waiting for. Come on, stack, at least stack. Nope, not gonna happen. Liquid Fire onto the tier 1. So slowly but surely, Aftershock, they're gonna go for the push. Liquid Fire is level 3, so only a 10-second cooldown. You can keep it on every 5 seconds. So it's gonna be enough. Chachlo though comes in, has a double damage rune. It's just gonna be there to defend, nothing else. It's not gonna come for a surprise gank or anything like that. They're gonna have Visage in the meantime, just soak up XP from the mid lane. Should be safe against the Brewmaster with a Grave Shield. And he's even gonna go for some harass. Seroji, not gonna get close enough on the Rubik. And look at the farm, and Jakiro, although he got more levels on the offlane than the Tidehunter, farm-wise, he's fallen so far behind. He of course died quite a couple of times there as well. And now, Seroji TP's bottom lane. They want to defend, want to make sure that Power Rangers don't get some unnecessary global gold Tichara in the meantime. Power Threads and Helm of a Dominator as well. So, we're not going for that Hand of Midas style greed, but he's going for the stack jungle and farm them up. Build Chachlo, oh, with the double damage activated. If he's gonna find the Rubik, oh, there's the overwhelming odds as well. Duel comes out, should be easy kill. Ice Path is there, but Lucent Beam, one more right click, he's the winner. Can he go for more though? I don't think so. But the double damage rune definitely just helping out there for sure. So nice kill. He's gonna go maybe for even drums. Has bracers at the moment. But it's 6-1. We're 11 minutes in. Looking at the graphs, it's about a 2,500 gold lead for Power Rangers. XP 1700 or so. Aftershock though, if they get to level 6 on Ancient Operation, if they get the Blink Dagger on Slark, if he's even going for one, going for drums at the moment. So it might be like drums into Shadow Blade, something like that. Or just drums into Blink, we'll see. But they still have their mid-game timing to hit. I mean, they haven't been able to use the Primal Split in a proper team fight a single time. Mind Control now. He's even sneaking his way in using the Blink Dagger on the Brewmaster. So Blink, Thunderclap, Primal Split. Dichara should be an easy target for Aftershock with those spells. Now Ice Blast is also flying. Oh, they're gonna make damn sure, but Ice Blast will not connect. And now the jig is up. They know Ice Blast is ready. Although Mind Control, I don't think they know the Blink Dagger is on Brewmaster yet. Who's gonna show themselves first? So Dichara, Lucent Beam, trying to drag off the creep wave. At least he kills one creep. Although the aggro doesn't throw away because he's not in vision of anything. But the tower, Liquid Fire, bringing it down. It's level 7 now. Ice Buff will not connect. But Liquid Fire, the tower, it's gonna be in the right range now. Maybe even gonna go down completely. Liquid Fire is too damn sick. But there's the Blink Thunderclap. Catches two as well, Chachla. He's gonna turn around, press the attack. He's waiting for it. Gonna get thrown up in the air as well. Dichara, dual breath. They're gonna need to get the kill on Luna fast. The tower goes down. It's not denied. But Dichara survives unless he runs straight into the Ice Blast. Oh my god. But duel is one against Rubik. Poor support. Now Mind Control. Gonna get the Blink out as well. Grave Chill still on cooldown. I don't think they're gonna have enough to chase. So Neko, Tranquil Boots are there. But Grave Chill, come on. He needs the Grave Chill and the familiar drops. No, not gonna happen. So Luna, he ran back into the Ice Blast. A little bit unfortunate. So it was a 1-for-1 plus a tower got down. So Aftershock still getting quite the advantage there. I mean, Brewmaster used his ultimate, but that's perfectly acceptable. Just like that, he had to rotate in as well. Nobody else was farming. Whereas for Aftershock, Slark was getting the gold. And he's gonna go for Soneko. Pounce misses though. So he's gonna go for the tower instead. Shadow Dance and TP out. Play it safe. But their towers all are pretty damn low. Well, I guess mid tier 1 hasn't taken any damage, so I thought that they went mid lane as well, but I mistook it for the top lane push that they did previously. So Chishakat also working towards his Blink Dagger on the Tidehunter. Level 8.5. Not doing bad at all. Chekiro still struggling way more. Although they have one tower down, so that helps out a little bit. And there's the smoke top lane, Chachlo. He wants to get more dual damage. 30 points for him is not enough. And that's the Blink Dagger. Oh, the setup should be so easy. But there's no one top lane on an Aftershock. Like literally no one. Not too sure if anybody even plans to TP in or not. Magoma, he is going to ward, but if he places down this Observer ward, it's gonna be sentryed immediately. Because there is a sentry mid lane. Oh, just forgot, he's gonna get Ice Blasted. He runs straight into it. Blink Thunderclap as well. He has the Ravage if he wants to pop it, but he's gonna get pounced up and easily taken care of. Maybe he's gonna buy back TP in though now. J4 comes in from the side. Gonna get the stun onto Mind Control. There's the duel as well. Beautiful setup. Soul Assumption. A few more right clicks. That's 44 points of damage, but Jalopy, he gets the pounce onto Seneko. Ice Path to fall as well with the Dark Pact. It's plenty of damage. The drop downs, familiars, or it's not enough. But Ichara comes in with the Eclipse, level 1. Not enough to take down Kafka. Chasla wants to keep on going. Has another double damage rune. But Telekinesis will make him back off. And in the meantime, Blink is finished on the Slark. So excellent farm on the Slark. He's 3,000 net worth ahead of anybody else. 109 last hits as well. Oh my freaking god. That Hand of Midas safe lane free farm. Plus now he's gonna get the tower as well. Oh my damn the farm. And Kefka of course escapes as well. Eclipse level 1. It is good and they got the fight at a pretty nice position. In the sense that no creeps were there to tank up any of the Lucent Beams from the Eclipse. But just doesn't have too many instances of it, too many beams. And in the meantime Legion Commander, he kills off Jalopy. And that's a little bit surprising. I'm not too sure if he still had remnants of the double damage or just got some lucky moment of courage procs, or Slark was just low, but getting a kill onto Slark like that solo, Legion Commander this early on, it's just devastating for them. And now Tidehunter, he has the Blink Dagger ready, just needs it to be brought out to him. A little bit low on mana as well, so that's also a downside. But yes, Slark, he also went down with his Hand of Midas being off cooldown. So even more insult to injury. Now they're gonna find Mind Control, no duel, Primal Split comes out and just blink off. So Primal Split, baited out, they don't lose anything. Maybe the tier 1 though, Soneko, Might get thrown up in the air if the Storm Panda activates the Windwalk. Multicast onto Fire Panda. Tichara. No ultimate. Glyph comes out. Can they defend? Oh, Tidehunter. He's not even close. But they're gonna go for the dual charge. So he's gonna win another one onto the Ancient Apparition. Now the pounce was not enough. Chillop gonna get slowed down, but gets the Shadow Dance. Fire Blast onto Mind Control. Gets the multicast as well. Tichara still around. Tidehunter though doesn't show any signs of wanting to join, or does he? Now he's gonna join. They keep on chasing Charge. He's so low on mana. A nice Ice Path. Familiar drop down 1. Number 2 as well. Soul Assumption. They get the kill. 12-4. Power Rangers. Yes, Slark is farming. But Slark can't do anything for the fights. And Power Rangers, they are still yet to use the Ravage. Haste Rune on Jalopy. Is he gonna use it to backstab? He might as well, but they're gonna go and Zeroji. Nice Ice Blast. Will catch him 4. I think the impact wasn't free and just flew over Cheshire Cat, but he still has the Ravage. Jalopy pounces. It misses Mind Control. He got stunned up. There's the Ravage as well. Will catch 2. They're gonna get the duel onto Jalopy. Another win for Chargelo. What? It's 86 points of damage. 17 minutes in. Another 2 kills. They're tripling the kill score of Aftershock. Plus, they're gonna get a tier 1 probably. They are just fighting so well as 5. Of course, now Ravage and cooldown. Maybe Aftershock can feel a little bit bolder thanks to this. Tower goes down. Luna gets the last hit. No deny from the Ancient Apparition, although he almost got it. Pretty damn close. Close, but no cigar now, Chargelo. He even has a Blade Mail. God damn. I mean, yes, net worth-wise, Slark still ahead, but it doesn't really matter if you just get 86 points of free damage. He's hitting for 200 plus already. 200 plus. Slark, in the meantime, he's hitting for 100. That's a huge difference. I mean, this Legion Commander so far has worked out wonders for Power Rangers. Whereas Aftershock, they still don't have the Yule Scepter on Kefka. Jakiro, he got shut down a little bit too hard. And although he doesn't need the items that bad, it's just because he can catch up with just the team going for towers. Aftershock, they haven't been able to just find the proper primal splits for the team fights. That's what's crippling them most. I mean, they built a lot around the mid game, just fight for them. Ice Blast with the primal split for the team fight control. But it's just not working out as intended. And now Zeroji, he has a TP, but is he going to get spotted out? He runs out into Chargelo. Press the attack, activated, telekinesis is there, but there's the Fire Blast, multicast, duel, 1 right click and Chargelo gets more damage, 100 damage stolen now. Cheshire Cat cannot deny the tower mid lane, so that's what I was talking about, Kefka. He got the tower, this time around didn't even need to be ES5 or didn't have any support at all for that matter. But he got the tower down just because it was that low to begin with, Cheshire Cat. He's going to farm out the creep wave with a few consecutive anchor smashes. He is going for a 4-staff by the looks of it, but not having arcane boots really hurts him. You don't really want to sell your tranquil boots and get arcane boots after that though. So maybe he's going for a Yule Scepter of his own even. Nope, just a 4-staff. Casual 1. J4 runs into Kefka, gets the multicast. Ice Blast in the meantime. Used onto Chargelo, and is he going to go down? He's trying to run away, but press the attack is not going to be enough. He does die in the end. Tichara also used Eclipse, didn't get anything with this. Ancient Apparition was able to run away into the fog. So they get the Legion Commander. That's a good sign. Legion Commander didn't win any duels. Didn't lose them either, but Aftershock, they didn't lose anybody. They defend. And that's gonna be, in the meantime, BKB finished on the Luna. Network-wise, he's level 2. Number 2. Looking at the graphs again, 20 minutes in. It's about a 6,500 net worth lead for Power Rangers. XP, the whoa. 10,000, 10k already. Does drop down now a little bit with that Legion Commander kill, so definitely a good sign that Aftershock were able to clean that up without losing anything. Kefka is just that much closer to the Yule Scepter now as well, only needs the recipe for it. 4-staff though, finished on Tidehunter, Mind Control up to 1.6k gold. Is it going to be Aghanim Scepter next now for the Brewmaster, or is he considering maybe even something like that Vladimir's offering? Get the lifesteal, get the bonus armor and the bonus base damage? Even Slark would get the lifesteal from it, so it wouldn't be that horrible, as Jalopy has picked up an ultimate orb. Skadi next, or I guess you can try to go for Lincoln Sphere just to not get dueled. But we'll see soon enough what he wants to go for. He doesn't have anything to just tell us what he would be aiming at. And it's fairly straightforward. If you pick up like a Ring of Elf or Void Stone, it's Lincoln Sphere. If you go for another ultimate orb, it's obviously Skadi. Whereas if you pick up like a Band of Elven Skin or try going for anything for the Asha, it's just meta style. Now, the push is there on the top lane. Bloodlust is level 1 still. But it's enough with Presti attack helping out as well. So, do they keep on going? Because at the moment it sure looks like they don't want to stop. Jakiro, of course, is also going to be a pretty strong pusher. But does he dare keep going? Well, I guess he does. 1 TP already comes back. But they might not be in time. Aftershock Mind Control is around. Blink, Thunderclap, Primal Split might be enough. He blinks a little bit closer, but within the 14 seconds. And yeah, he's going to have to TP out all the way back to base. That's just some time wasted. Cliff on cooldown. But they're losing quite a lot of damage on the 2 tier 2s themselves. Especially the mid lane with the Liquid Fire. It's really a crazy pushing ability. And refresh browser if you have. Oh. Browsers. Man, typing into chat. I missed a kill thanks to that, but it was Shakiro. Staying around for a little bit too long, I guess. Blink Gush might have set things up. I don't know exactly because I was trying to type. Shift F5. Well, if you have no audio, then I don't know. Just maybe you've disabled browser sound all in all. Of course, you won't hear me talk anyway, and since I'm solo casting and I already missed a kill because of typing into the chat, I'm not gonna type there anymore unless we have a pause or something. Hopefully the other not the other casters, the other viewers on chat are gonna be kind enough to say what he can do. Shift F5. I think Shift F5 should refresh the cache as well, the browser cache. In the meantime, Magic 1 gonna be finished and Tidehunter has a Robe of Magi, so is it an Orchid? Is it straight? I mean, if you're going for straight off Refresher Orb but you don't have Arcane Boots, you might find yourself lacking. Or you're most likely gonna find yourself lacking enough mana for this. So Robe of Magi, what other thing could it be? A Blade Mail? I doubt it. But look at the mission that Power Rangers is on. Smoke does break on J4 because he gets a little bit too close to the tower. So they're just gonna go for tier 1. A-Shock, they're not close enough for anything to just to get a counter tier 2, at least not too soon, although they might lose the mid tier 2. Kefka coming in with 1 Liquid Fire, it's gonna be enough. I think just a few right clicks, he doesn't have to stay around for too long. Aftershock though, are they willing to just maybe even pressure high ground and force A-Shock back? Because if not, they're gonna lose quite some damage on their own high ground. Or are they? No, doesn't look like Aftershock. They're just gonna go for another tier 2. The creep wave just came in, so they did push the lanes quite nicely simultaneously. So Neko in the meantime finishes up an Aghanim Scepter. Has a little bit extra already in the bank as well. Yasha on Dichara, and they're gonna go for Roshan now. Chaislaw, what does he have? Just 3k gold. Just 3k, nothing big. Gem on J4 as well. It's gonna be a tier 2 for Roshan though, it looks like. Medallion of Courage used by Soneko speeds up the process. But Aftershock, do they keep on going? Now Ice Blast will finally fly, but a little bit too late. Roshan, it's gonna go down anyway. Dichara gets the Aegis. And now the push. They're gonna lose quite some valuable damage on the tier 3. There's no glyph. Kefka, another Liquid Fire coming off cooldown. Do they have the Ravage? Yes, they do. People are TPing back slowly, or not even all of them. Finally, Tichara comes in as well. And that's the sign to back off for Aftershock. Cheshire Cat, Blink, Ravage will catch at least 3. He's going to need to make sure that Rubik doesn't steal it, and he does exactly that. Kefka thrown up in the air. Tichara has the ultimate, doesn't even need a duel. Kefka does go down to it. Seroji is on the run with 50 HP now. Cheshire Cat, yeah, easy anchor smash, easy kill. So they clean up 3 heroes. Yes, they lose some damage on the tier 3, or well, it's almost down to quarter of HP, but it's perfectly acceptable. You just get the 3 kills. You get farther ahead as an entire team, because Aftershock still, Slark is pretty much the only one farming. He's gonna have his Eye of Skadi. Nice upgrade. Gets you the tankiness you need. Gets you the ability to just chase people down if need be. Although people can still just TP away from you. Ogre Magi fairly tanky Visage. The same with maxed out Gravekeeper's Cloak. So looking at the graphs, it is about a 10k net worth lead. 14,000 in XP even for Power Rangers. It's just, I've seen so many games where only one guy gets the farm and it doesn't work out well most of the time for that guy. So often you see just that solo core being able to shine through, and looks like Cheshire Cat is going for that Refresher Orb. I'm not too sure where he's gonna get the mana from, because maybe Ogre is gonna, no, never mind, even Ogre doesn't have Arcane Boot, so they don't have a single Arcane Boot. They don't have a single Arcane Boot on their team. So yeah, just Refresher Orb tied without Arcanes. I find it hard to imagine. I mean, he has the bottle, but you can see already just farming up. He's down to less than half mana. It's not gonna be good times. Manta style though, finished on the Luna now. Is slowly trying to catch up to the Slark. I mean, Slark, he was like 3k ahead at one point. Now Vladimir is finished on Brewmaster, so did go for that after all. So Neko is gonna get scouted by Chelopi, who has an Invis rune. They know exactly where Cheshire Cat is as well. He doesn't have Ravage yet, Chashlo. But Slark, even if he has the information, the best he can do is just probably try to creep skip, just Dark Pact, crack the creeps away or something. Nope, not even gonna do that, so he did absolutely nothing with his Invis. They get the tier 2 and looks like Power Rangers with the Aegis, they want to go for tier 3. I mean, Legion Commander, he's hitting for 300 damage, he has a BKB. It's even just past 300. Oh my god, Bloodlust is there as well for the attack speed. This is just devastating. Bloodlust, thank god, it's only still level 1. Mind Control blinks in, Thunderclap, Primal Split as well. Press the attack on DHRI. Pops his own BKB, going for the right clicks. They want to kill the Brewling. Storm Panda gonna go down, as it will the fire. But Chelopi, he comes in, pounds onto Soneko. Ice Blast doesn't connect on him, but Chashlo drops slow, even through the BKB. Doesn't want to go for the duel. There's the Ravage, only catches 2. Chelopi might still get brought down. Oh, the Ravage got stolen by Saroji, turned around onto PR. Now DHRI comes back, Eclipse is already in cooldown. Will the bouncing glaives be enough? It is for 1. Is it going to be enough for 2nd? Nope. Tichara gets the kill. There's the duel finally coming back in, but Legion is going to lose it. Damage to Chelopi. Oh god, Power Rangers. They failed that fight so bad. There's the multicast of Mind Control. He is plenty healthy, and Chelopi is going to be able to chase down Cheshire Cat, I think. He has the gem as well. 146 health per second. That's ridiculous, but he's going to keep on going. There's the pounce onto Cheshire Cat. Looks like Power Rangers. They just ran into a brick wall. They lose everybody. Ravage stolen. That was the biggest deal there, of course. And their own Ravage wasn't that great to begin with. And Legion Commander just dropping so damn low, even through the BKB early. So, all in all, the fight. Oh, now why did you only show the tide out there? Silly fight recap, man. Just look at all the dead bodies. And they're going for the counter push. They're going to get the tier 3 of this. Visage does get the solo kill onto Saroji's Rubik just with the familiars. Even chasing down Kefka quite far, but who cares? They're going to get Rex Aftershock. They're doing it again, so far behind. Yet one fight and they get the Rex advantage. They've literally pretty much had it now 3 games in a row against my Insanity. In the first game they were behind like 10k, 12k in both XP and net worth. And they got the first Rex, and look at this. Net worth down to like 4k, probably even gonna update it a little bit further now that the Rex also went down. Probably Chelopi or Mind Control got the last hits. XP down to 4k, and suddenly Slark up to 5.4k gold. He is once again 5k ahead of Luna, or the next highest for that matter, in net worth. My god. That's ridiculous. Legion Commander, of course, did give away damage to Slark as well. He got plus 18 from that. I mean, not the end of the world, but it's something. And Yule Scepter now finished up on an Ancient Apparition. Not going for the Aghanim Scepter at all, although I guess they don't need it that badly. So Neko looks to be building towards an AC for their team. Cheshire Cat only needs the recipe 1.3k away from a Refresher Orb now. But they threw away so damn much. I mean, 8k in net worth, 10k in XP from one fight, and that's gonna be a BKB finished on Slark. No Ravage, no nothing can hurt him anymore. I mean, at this point, I don't think Power Rangers have enough physical damage to bring him down in time. Well, maybe if he's dueled up and Aftershock they don't have any interruptions at all, then they could do it. Then they could easily do it, probably even with the Bloodlust on Legion Commander and just Luna right-clicking away. But without a duel, it's going to be, I'd say, nigh impossible. And there's a smoke from Aftershock, feeling confident with their new BKB. Kefka has a mech as well after the Yule Scepter done. Tidehunter, does he have his Ravage? Oh, yes, he does. Of course, might get stolen again, Rubik. I think his spell steal was still level 1 at the time, so he doesn't have the Ravage anymore. And they're gonna find Tichara. He has a BKB, of course, but Yule Scepter up onto the Legion Commander. Ice Blast to follow as well. He gets the BKB, but there's the Primal Split. Shadow Dance already used from Chelopi. Tichara pops his ultimate, but can't find any proper targets with this complete waste. There's the duel onto Chelopi. They need the physical damage. They need way more of this. In the meantime, they get the kill onto Visage. Chashlo loses the fight against Chelopi with his BKB activated. He has so many Essence Shift stacks, and he keeps on getting them. 36 points of damage stolen from the Legion duel. And now they keep... Oh, Tichara, they get the telekinesis. 4 heroes down once again, and not a single Not a single casualty for Aftershock. I have to say I was so focused in the fight that I didn't even see the Ravage coming out, but it must have not been all that great. The duel, they just... Legion Commander got bitch slapped. Blade Mail does nothing to you if the enemy gets the BKB off before, and that Jalopy did. With the BKB they just did not have enough, not nearly so. I thought they might be a little bit stronger, but Slark, having so many intelligence, I mean, he gets more and more of the Essence Shift stolen, means extra base armor coming in as well, and they're double racks ahead. They might even get the third one. I mean, some heroes have buybacks, but they don't have the Ravage. It's this game. I mean, if they get the third set of racks, it's game almost certainly. They might have just made a comeback. Oh my freaking god, that's this game. Jalopy drops low to the familiars, the drop downs are there, mind control in the middle of everybody. Maybe a little bit too deep, not maybe for sure, but it's space created, or is it Jalopy gonna go down to the duel this time around? Shiroji, not enough to turn things around, so they defend the third set of racks at least. Kefka, you'll set it up, Fire Blast will stop his TP, so maybe they went a little bit too deep. Brewmaster though, the one who dove the farthest survives, 6.2k in the bank. I mean, yes, they don't get the third set of racks, but they got plenty, unless Power Rangers can go for counter-raxing now. But them saving these racks, I think, just saved them the game. Not to say that they can still win, because their lanes will still be pushing in. But they got something back, some retaliation. And if they are fast enough, if they are just playing safe enough, they can potentially go for counter-racks. But I only think one set should be the maximum before Aftershock respawns. They have a Primal Split once again as well. Magoma, now he's building for that Aghanim Scepter, has the point booster, but of course not that close to it still. Still needs another 3000 gold almost. And that's going to be a tier 3 falling. Slark not going to buy back for this, I think. I don't see any point for you to do it. There's the Fate Bolt, buying some time. Ravage on cooldown for another 10 seconds, and wow, look at the Moonglaves. They used the Primal Split, will it even be enough? Ice Blast does come out to charge as well. He pops his BKB, he's going to be safe for now. Tichara is there as well. His own BKB already expired. Kekpa finds him from behind with the Ice Blast Macro Pyre. So Luna down without the buyback. Cheshire Cat might get chased down. He doesn't want to pop his ultimate at the moment. Jalopy, he's going to be there. Dark Pact. Well, J4 he's still in the air, but finally he's going to be brought down. Gets the multicast onto Kefka, but who cares? So melee racks, they do go down. But Luna is dead for 60 seconds. And this might be perfect time for them to go. I mean, creeps are pushing in, no backdoor protection. Jalopy, just go for racks. Don't chase people, just go for racks. You have your BKB, get down the melee racks, and be happy with this. I think that's their best course of option. Best course of action. But now he gets the pounce onto Shashlo. I guess this is fine as well if you do actually find them. And that's the kill. Slark attacking so fast, and well, Legion Commander has buyback. Don't think it's gonna matter too much. Melee rack should fall down just to the liquid fire. There is a glyph. Glyph. Not gonna come out. Now it comes a little bit too late. There's the duel. They're gonna have to kill off Slark right here and now. But they threw up Tidehunter in there. No Ravage to follow. Legion Commander, he's the one to go down. Cheshire Cat finally gonna get the Ravage. It's gonna be enough to get Jalopy with the Anchor Smash. He got the Shadow Dance, but 1 second too late. But Slark just fights back. Legion Commander, he went down before. That tornado, or the Yule Scepter rather, onto the Tidehunter, that changed the entire fight. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure Slark would have died instead of the Legion Commander. Now Visage up in the air. Oh, Jalopy misses the pounce, but Cold Feet proc, and he's gonna go for the kill. Nice stun from J4, trying to delay things out. Jalopy even dropping low, he doesn't have the Shadow Dance for another 3 seconds. There's the Ravage coming out. Jalopy is gonna go down. It's a dieback. Are you kidding me? Stun onto Kefka as well. Tichara, he's taking a lot of damage from the Primal Split, but not enough. I think still has the Manta Style BKB activated. There's the Manta Style. He's going for the runaway. Storm Panda, is it going to be fast enough to right clicks? Ice Blast as well. No, they're throwing him up in the air. They're going to get the kill, I think. Another boulder toss. Yes, Luna goes down, so it should be fine. Luna would have been the just pushing force behind this. The familiars are cleaning up a little bit. Mind control is on the run. Go on, just go for range racks. Seroji, Rubik, best pusher, strongest pusher. Oh, it's not going to be enough. Cheshire Cat comes in with that guy, with the Anchor Smash. Seroji might escape with his own Blink Dagger, but the range racks still survive. There is little hope for Power Rangers, but hope is there just because Slark did the dieback as well. Went in a little bit too deep, mind control. Now he's the one slowed down, has the AC finished from before already. But he's going to be able to back off. Another Ice Blast is flying. So Neko, if it was Aghanim's buffed, he might even take down, but no Aghanim's ultimate is going to be just fine. Visage almost has his own AC, but look at the range racks, man. They don't regenerate. 327 HP. HeflaTV really just Slark. If he wanted to come in back to the fight, buyback like that and suicide, he might as well have just suicided against Rax, but he was so close to getting the Shadow Dance off cooldown. But close is not enough. They are going for Roche anyway, even without the Slark. They have the minus armor, so they feel confident enough that they can do it, or if not for anything else, then just because Power Rangers, they are completely confined into their own base. And looking at the graphs now, a 4k network lead for Aftershock. XP is completely zero, but there's only a 300 HP Rax differentiating Power Rangers against just normal Mega Creeps and supersized Mega Creeps. And with the ages now on Slark, who just came in to steal it pretty much. Just really Slark, go against Rax, and then go for kills. 3.4k in the bank as well for Slark. Looking at the buybacks. Visage has it, Tidehunter has it. Tidehunter, no double Ravage yet, not a single Ravage even for another 15 seconds. Don't think Aftershock are gonna strike at that time anyway, so double Ravage for Tidehunter. No Arcane Boots, but has another Staff of Wizardry for a Yule Scepter, maybe a Dagon even. He has picked up an Alt Talisman now. Maybe just wanted any stats at all to make sure you have enough for Refresher and double Ultimate. So let's calculate. 325, which is 650 plus 375 is 1025. So he has it. He has the mana for double Ultimate, but then he won't have anything for an Anchor Smash. And there's the Blink. Thunderclap Primal Split as well. Is it just Space Created? Jalopy, he comes in straight into the stuns. Ice Blast will connect with the Pounce. Visage is going to go down, but he was one of the heroes to have buyback. Chargelo, can he get the duel off now? Jalopy with the Shadow Dance. BKB activated. Chargelo is dropping too low. He cannot go for it anymore. He doesn't have a buyback. Visage already used this. There's the Eclipse as well. Might be enough, but nope, the Creep Wave comes in. And nobody's going for range Rex. Funny enough, Aftershock, they really want to just decimate them. There's Ravage number 1. Are we going to have a number 2 as well? Yes, we are, but Seroji... No, he stole the Anchor Smash. He stole... Never mind, he stole it now. There's the Ravage for him just because... Well, not enough mana for the Tidehunter to cast anything else at the time. So they're going to go for Rax now, and that is GG Aftershock. They win game number 1 against Power Rangers. After this Legion Commander got off to a crazy start, they had a 10k plus lead for both, but one good fight transitioned into Rax. They're split pushing. They're just team fighting when they fought, where they fought. Aftershock, they're a team that came through the qualifiers, and they are proving to be a tough contender. I mean, really well played. But of course, this was only game number 1 in a 2-game series, guys. So Power Rangers, they have a chance to make their standings a little bit better to start off this group stage for themselves. So 1-1 or 1-0 at the moment. Aftershock having the lead. So we're gonna go into game number 2. And as always, guys, if you like the cast, if you like the games, be sure to follow us. Be sure to buy the ticket for this tournament. Lots of great games still to come. All the teams will go into the playoffs, the lower and the upper bracket. All of them will be best of 3. So really, we're gonna have just a crap ton of games. It doesn't cost too much, about $5, plus it comes with a Meepo set. So be sure to check it out. And of course, follow HeflaTV on HeflaTV everywhere. The links are below the stream. It's at Coucher for myself if you want to follow me or leave me some feedback. Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, everything. So guys, see you in game number 2.